Hey guys, super duper late today. It's dark out, but guess what? It was sunny today. The fog lifted really early and it was sunny most of the day. So what did I spend the day doing? Come on, you can guess. Went to the gym. Spent the whole day indoors. Oh man, me and my Friday friend went again, and we went to yet a different gym again. I'm a member of a certain gym that's just chain, all chains. It's a chain gym. Anyway, what I'm trying to say. So we've been trying different. I've been trying different gyms anyway to see which one kind of suits me the best. And this one was over on the west side and dead, completely dead. Which, on one hand, is good. There was only like 5 other guys in the section, no girls whatsoever. On one hand, that's good. The equipment's all free when we need it. It's great. That was good. Because the last time we went, I actually wound up trying to use 2 different barbells, and it didn't look like they were being used, so I pulled the weights off and went to put my own weights on, and someone walks up, it's like, yeah, I'm still using those. It's like, oh, sorry, okay, I'll go to this barbell, take the weights off. Someone else walks up, yeah, I'm still using those. Okay, there's no barbells available, whatever. So that's what happened last time. So this time, any equipment I wanted was pretty free. So that was good. But on the other hand, no eye candy. Aw. So I don't know. Probably will go to that gym again. Probably more often. That's the gym I used to go to all the time when I was a major gym rat. Before, go and cardio queen and do aerobics and, you know, stay and pump iron for 2 more hours and blah blah blah. So that's the one I used to go to. So I'm pretty comfortable in that gym, and it's a big gym too. So I do like that about it. There is one more, maybe 2 more that I want to try. One more over on the west side that I've heard is a bit of a meat market. I'm not going because it's a meat market, but you know, couldn't hurt. I'm single. And the other one's over on the in North Vancouver, and I've heard that one's pretty good too. And they've got a little juice bar and stuff. And I think I've actually been to that one once a long time ago, but so long ago that it didn't stay in my memory, so I'm not sure if I did or not. So, you know, jumping around, keeping it interesting for myself, because the gym does still make me a little crazy, but I am finding that I can do a lot more stuff there, and a lot less stuff too. I find it a lot harder to do compound moves, just because, like big compound moves, full body compound moves, like clean and push presses, you know, start at the ground, snatch it up to your shoulders, and then push it up. I did some of those today, actually. My friend was doing them, and I'm like, oh, I want to try those too now, because I do them with dumbbells, but I don't have a barbell at home, so I tried it with barbells, and a barbell, pardon me. And it was pretty good. It's harder, for sure. I did find myself kind of tipping my toes up in order to get it into the air, which I didn't like. I think I was probably using a little bit too much weight. But overall, I'm getting used to being at the gym again. You know, I may even try an evening one just to see how jam-packed it is, you know, because just for the energy more than anything. But if it's too jam-packed, I know it's going to just scare me off. So anyway, I did want to talk about something today, and that was one of you guys paid attention to my request. Thanks, Steph. She wanted to talk a little bit more about fat loss in general. I think in general, anyway. And left a comment for me as I asked, and I promised to talk about it, so here I am talking about it. I'm not sure, you know, you guys must know that in your workout regimens, there are 2 ways you can go, and you can only go one of those ways. One is fat loss, and one is muscle building. Because the reason you can't do both at the same time, and here's the big reason right now, is that fat loss requires a calorie deficit, which means you're burning more calories than you're taking in. Muscle building requires a calorie surplus, which is the opposite. You take in more calories and you make sure you go to the gym and pump like mad to use those calories to build up your muscles. So you can only choose one. Yes, it's possible to do both, but they're both very minimal in that case, because, you know, fat loss really does require a calorie deficit. It really does. There's no 2 ways about it. You have to have a calorie deficit. You can build a little bit of muscle while you're doing that, yes, by going to the gym, but not as much as you would if you were in a calorie surplus. So that's the short answer. For best sort of fat loss exercises, I mean, we all know that cardio is probably the #1. You can burn more fat doing long, slow, steady state cardio in the moment while you're exercising than anything else. But it might not be the most efficient if you're time starved. because it takes a long time to do those kinds of workouts, those long, long steady state, power walking. You might even want to call endurance running steady state. It's not slow. It can be, I guess, if you want to slow your pace down. It can be considered that as well. But the most time efficient way to burn fat, I think, and I think a lot of people agree, is interval training. It's still cardio, but it puts your body into a different state of shock, where you're burning energy from different areas in your body than your fat. So in the moment, you're not burning a lot of fat. You're taking a lot of glycogen and stuff out of your muscles and burning from what's called ATP-CP. That system in your body. Don't ask me what that stands for. It's a lot of really long, complicated words. I do know what it stands for. I have to go look it up and mispronounce it for you. So don't ask. But that's the system you're burning fuel from. And when you're burning fuel from there, you are still burning calories. So know that. But it does put your body into a different state of shock, and it does cause your body to continue burning calories after you've finished your workout, which is important, I think. Because, I mean, you still burn lots of calories while you're doing it, and then your body it's got an afterburn effect. Your body just keeps on burning calories at a higher rate for the rest of the day, and possibly into the next day as well, depending on you. So it's more effective for fat loss overall, I would say. But you certainly can do fat loss with the steady state cardio. You just burn it more in the moment while you're working out instead of afterwards. So for me anyway, intervals doesn't take as long. I continue to burn fat, which means I can eat a little bit more when I'm working out in that way. And it still boils down to, though, you guys, calories in versus calories out. Just know that, okay? Regardless of what exercise you choose to do to burn fat, it still comes down to calories in versus calories out. Because when you're doing the intervals type of workout, yeah, you're burning from a different system. You're not burning from your fat, but that just means that the rest of the day, while you're just living life, you're using those calories to live life instead of while you did your fat burning, slow, steady state cardio. So it still comes down to calories in, calories out. Figure out how many calories you need to live your life throughout the day. Is it 1,000 calories that you need to brush your teeth and walk to work or walk around your office and go down the elevator to get in your car and sit at your desk and write your whatever? How many calories do you need for that? And then how many do you burn when you're working out? And then eat less. Add it all up and then eat less. Not a lot less. Don't put yourself into starvation mode, because then your body does start to hang on to everything you put into it. And then you don't lose fat anymore, because your body thinks, I'm never getting fat again, I'm never getting fat again, I'm hanging on to everything, and it goes into a different kind of shock, and you stop burning fat. So you don't want to do that. I mean, yeah, eventually you can starve yourself to death. But you know what I mean, like if you're eating 1,000 calories a day, your body's going to freak out and start hanging on to everything, and you're going to find losing fat a lot harder. So make sure you eat enough to nourish yourself, at least 1,500 calories a day, ladies. Men, I don't know, I'm not a man, but probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 to 2,400, somewhere in there probably, maybe a little more, depending on how big and strong and burly you are, and how much you work out. And then, also pay attention to how much you're working out too. Don't forget that you can overtrain and then put your body into that similar kind of shock where your body won't let go of fat anymore. But, see what you're doing for working out, and see how many calories you're burning for working out, and just kind of do the math and see, and try and be, for fat loss, I'd say about 300 calories less that you're ingesting than you're burning throughout the day. That's what you kind of more or less would need to do. And expect to lose fat at a rate of, are you ready for this? Nobody's going to like this. 1 to 2 pounds a week. Yep, that's it. Anybody that tells you can lose 7 pounds a week is lying to you. Unless you're immense. And by immense, I mean over 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 500 pounds. But for a normal person with, between 5 and 100 pounds to lose, you're probably going to lose weight at a rate of between 1 and 3 pounds a week. Any faster than that, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And you might be losing a lot more water weight than fat weight, and muscle conditioning weight as well. So please don't try to rush it. It's going to happen at that rate healthily, and that's the rate at which you are more likely to keep it off as well. So that's my little diatribe on fat loss. I hope that helped out. and I hope this isn't too long. And I guess that's it for today, so we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.